Hey y'all, Grand Rising y'all. How y'all doing this morning? We about to fix Kylie's lunch. Y'all, how y'all doing? It's so cold, baby. I ain't gonna be able to walk today now. I walked a little bit yesterday, and I already washed this apple. I don't want to hit it. She gonna have corn dog again. She didn't want to take chili. She said she wanted to save her chili. She wanted to eat it this afternoon. Oh shoot! When she get out of school, so that's what we're gonna do. Cook this apple up. Cut her a piece of apple. Some apple. Apple. Cut her apple up. Y'all, why is it so cold? Why is it so cold, man? Take her apples, put them in here so they stay cold. Yeah, this little thermal, it keeps your food cold and hot, however you want. I'm gonna stick it back in here though until I get it all put together. I hope y'all doing good, y'all. Look at that, rushing. Cause I woke up, well I started late. I ain't wake up late, I started late. But I hope y'all have a good day and stay warm. Take your vitamin. You know, keep yourself together. I'm drinking me some tea when I come back in the house. Sure is. I'm either make my tea or make my bloom today. Corn dog. Always keep it warm. A napkin. Mustard. This is mustard, yeah. Put a mustard in here. Dang, tripping. I don't want to go in there. She ain't gonna get none today, y'all. I think because there ain't a lot in there, it won't come out. So, that's it. We got her apples, corn dog. I'm gonna let her take one of my juices today for lunch. And what that thing though? What I did with it? We got her fruit snacks and some chips for snack. I'm gonna pack her water for snack. Chips and fruit snack. Give her water. But I think I'm gonna give her water for snack. Got her water. I'm gonna write her a note. Be kind, even if it hurts. Mom, be kind, even if it hurts. Now, just because I write these affirmations, y'all, that don't mean I don't teach my child to stand up for herself and all that. I do this because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. She don't be treated the best at this school. And I feel like me forcing her to go, that's why I'm working on moving us to a better environment and a better environment with a better school, better teachers, better kids. There are better kids out there. There are better teachers. Teachers that actually are passionate. Teachers that actually talk to their kids in a properly manner. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care, honestly, what nobody say. Just like they say you shouldn't talk to your kids a certain way, I feel like teachers, there's a boundary as well. You know, and I know that we are in different times. I know all of this. But I didn't grow up with teachers yelling. They didn't yell at us like that back then. Like all this cussing that goes on in the classroom. You know, even if you heard a teacher cuss, it was not at the student. It was because she was frustrated during that time. But the stories I hear, and I don't just hear them from my child, I hear them from other kids too. It's just the fact that I feel like a lot of parents are not standing up. A lot of parents are cool with certain teachers, and that's cool. But then what are you going to do when something happens to that child, to your child, and then that parent switches up on you because something has happened to their child? That's why I feel like it's a fine line between, you know, having a relationship with the teacher, as far as, because Kylie, when she first started this school, I don't remember the lady's name and I won't mention any names, but I do remember her name. She would call me anytime, and she was a white lady. And I don't care if Kylie had a scratch or whatever, that lady called me. She called me every time there was a situation. And I didn't mind because I wanted to know what was going on inside the classroom. When she talked to me in a proper manner. She wasn't yelling. She didn't have no attitude, because I talked to her with respect. I feel like if I'm talking to you with respect, I should and better get that in the return. See, a lot of these teachers nowadays, I don't know, I don't really know, and I really don't care. And I don't like this school myself. I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest, because God has told me to start saying how I really feel about it, and I don't care for it. I feel like it's unprofessional. I feel like they are just way too ghetto for me, and I like ghetto things, and I like ghetto people. I like ratchet things, but I feel like it's just certain ways. Just like I can't go to my job and act a certain way, or I'll get fired, you know, or people will start complaining about me. And I just feel like a lot of people are not complaining because they feel like that's all that they deserve, is for their kids to be at a school like that. But I don't feel that way, you know. And she's had a hard time since she started at this school. It's just I don't know. I did not know I thought it would get better, but all they tell you is our kids are rough around the edges. Or I feel like a lot of these people do not know how to. If I can look at a child, I know when mine lying. I know when somebody else's child is lying. If you can't look at a student and tell they lying, and then you got the classroom snitches, it's like back in the day, we were told being a classroom snitch don't get you nothing or nowhere. Because you got kids that lie, and then the teacher gonna believe them, because what? The teacher is probably cool. 9 times out of 10, I've seen this. I'm talking about even me just growing up. I had a girl in my classroom that was a teacher's pet, or whatever you want to call it. Like, if you see something wrong, yeah, say something, but constantly wanting to get somebody in trouble, that's making them a target. And I feel like my daughter is a target. And I'm not saying that she's perfect or anything. These are the same kids that come in my yard and they play, majority of them. And these are the same kids that's wishy-washy with her, or they'll like play with her, and then when she's not letting them overpower her or bully her, then they want to snitch. Because I don't care. Yes, I told mine to hit back. I don't care what your school policy is. I really don't. Because how are these kids going to understand? There is no bullying. We don't do bullying over here. Or what kind, whatever so kind. And Kylie know that too. It's not accepted from her either. I don't do that mess. Like, I tell my kids, you don't go putting your hands on other people's kids. And y'all need to be telling your kids that, because I'm teaching mine how to defend themselves. Whether it's breaking noses, I don't care. We're not punching bags over here. I don't care what your policy is. Because that's just like if a random person put their hands on me in the street. It's got to go down. I'm not finna just let nobody put their hands on me, and I'm not going to teach my kids to turn the other cheek as well. Now, if they come to you, but I've taught her to tell the teacher first. And if you don't do anything about it, my kid has been instructed to handle herself. And that's what y'all need to be teaching y'all kids. Y'all need to teach them to keep their hands to themselves. Teach them not to lie. Teach them what a lie is. Teach them what manipulation is. Y'all are not teaching these kids what these things are. And a lot of these kids are manipulating the teachers. When Kylie comes and she tell me the story, I have her acted out everything. And I can just say, oh, okay, I see what happened with this. Like, I just feel like my daughter is a target. Like, you are super mean to my daughter. You're yelling at my daughter. Constantly, she comes home every day. She does not want to go to school, y'all. She does not want to go to school. And when your child does not want to go to school, you have to do something about it. So the best thing for me is to get my child up out of there. Because I've had an incident with the teacher where she's called me, but she's talking to me like, I'm going to be real with y'all. She's talking to me like she want a problem. Like, that's not professional. You call me and then I feel like it's like, when you want, I don't know if y'all know this about people, but people will say and do things, I don't know, to kind of get you to move a certain way. But I'm not that type of female. I'm not no loud female that's finna be all at the school. You're gonna have to pull me in. Like, you're gonna have to really pull me there. That don't mean I ain't taking up for my child, but I know when to fight my battles. God has instructed me when to move on this situation. Like, I'm not finna come up there and give y'all no show, because that's what y'all used to. Chaos. Y'all used to women. I done control myself. Now, I used to be like that. Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. But see, I have kids now, and hey, when I go off the deep end, I go off the deep end. Like, it ain't no in between with me. I go all the way there. So that's why right now I choose my battles. Like, but the way I wish I could have recorded it so everybody can hear. Like, I ain't never even been came at like that by a teacher. It's always been professional. No teacher has ever talked to me like that. But I wrote that down and I clocked that. You better know I did. But I just know people like to poke. And they like to, and I also was told that maybe she feels like nobody is going to stand up for Kylie. But don't get it twisted. She has people. We just not, I know I'm not that type of person. I don't move that fast like that. I don't move that fast. I'm going to let it add up. I know how to handle, I know how, it's more than one way to skin a cat. And violence is always the first way. But see, I know how to be smart. But I'm talking about it because it's irritating. It's irritating when you dealing with your own kind and they are freaking rude. Like, they are that's disgusting. Like, when you have a position like that, I feel like you supposed to be more passion. What a passionate in teaching. There's not passion anymore in the schools. There's not. There's not. People pick and choose who they cool with. They be rude to your children because they don't like you. I don't play those type of games. I go to God about you. I go to God about you. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for the situation that I be able to handle the situation better, because my mind be telling me to do other stuff. Trust and believe me, it's a battle, bro. When dealing with your children, you have to be telling you, because people will treat your kid like you gotta handle certain situations different. And I don't want nobody, and I told her I'm gonna handle this different because I don't want you to have a worse time at the school. I don't want you to be treated any worse. And it sounds like jealousy coming from these kids, like y'all teach y'all children not to be haters or be jealous. Cause this one here will give a person the shirt off her back for facts. She'll give a person the last thing she have in her house, a snack. And I had to teach her that. Kylie, you can't just give them everything. She'll walk everything out of here. But see, y'all don't teach y'all kids how to be kind people in the world. Y'all let them just go on about their business being corrupt. I don't think that's cool, because everybody don't raise their kids like that. Everybody don't let their kids get away with things. And it gets on my nerves. It aggravates me so bad, because the situation can be resolved if people would just take accountability. You're not doing right by your kid by telling them not to be this way. And then the teachers, you're not using discernment quite well, because I'm not even a teacher, and I can discern who's the liar and who's the starter. Even when if she called me and tell me the story, I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you have a problem with my child and me? But see, nope. Because I can tell what type of person I'm dealing with, so I have to handle the situation different. Y'all ain't finna have me and laughing at me behind the scenes, have me at this school acting a fool. Just leave that junk alone. Just leave it alone. Leave my child alone. Just leave my child alone. That's all I ask. Till we leave and get away from y'all. Just leave us alone, bro. That's all I ask, bro. Because y'all not finna take me back there. I'm telling you that. You're not. You gonna have to come damn near tap me on my shoulder. For real. But anyway, y'all, we gotta go. Kylie, I just had to get that off my chest, because my baby do not be wanting to go to school, and that's a problem, because education is important. Y'all already don't teach these kids enough in the truth at school, and they gotta go and not want to be there at 8 years old. At 8, I wanted to go to school. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, y'all, I want y'all to have a good day and stand for what's right. If you don't stand for nothing, stand for what's right. If you see something, say something. Simple as that. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good day. Bye. Bye, y'all.